What's poppin'? What's poppin'? I think we're live. Let me just check real quick. I hope everybody's doing good. You know what I'm saying? Back with the live stream. It looks like we're live. Let me just 1 second. I'll get right to it. Um, 1 second. 1 second. Cause like the thing is, I always like in my mind like I always have it in my head like okay the shit is like I'm gonna upload this shit on YouTube and shit, so I gotta be like perfect from the very first second, but like I don't think this is the smartest type of behavior to go about it, but like that's why I'm always even like the first couple of minutes I'm always like stressing and stuff, but I was guys, let's go. Hope you fine, bro. Moma, yo, what's happening? I hope you're good. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was just basically explaining, like, for example, with the last streams, right? Like, and I swear today my energy is a little bit all over the place. I'm a little bit human today. You know what I'm saying? A little bit moody, but we will get into that good energy. You know what I'm saying? Just seeing y'all already brings me into good energy and stuff. But that's what I said, like the first couple of minutes when I start the stream and stuff is always like, okay, am I saying the right thing? Like, am I like, just being in stream mode already, when first things first, I should like check first if the stream is working and everything. But in my head, like I'm always stressing because I'm like, okay, I know I'm gonna upload this shit on YouTube and, yeah, whatever. Long story, not so relevant. First of all, hope everybody's doing good. Like I said today, I'm a little bit. I swear, maybe I can feel it. I'm a little bit human today. Like I don't know. Like I was just early at the gym. I had a workout and stuff. And then afterwards, I don't know. I got like so not mad, but like mad. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause I'm still human at the end of the day, right? So like we all are human, so we're gonna experience human feelings and stuff. But the thing is just basically like, I don't know, like that shit had me like so mad. And then I had to like try to calm myself down the whole time, even though there's nothing like specifically negative, But look, also just on the real ass motherfucking level, it's like, okay, at the end of the day, I'm still like a motherfucking human, And as much as I try to then like be on my A game by Friday, when Friday hits, shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes I made, but like I'ma still keep it real, and I feel like this is the most important part, like, because I always said that, like in any type of videos, it's like with my viewers, with my fans, with my community, I want to be fucking transparent and honest, So like when you see me, like, and I'm not like in the best mood ever, but then at least it's real. Cause like I don't want to come on here and just fake. Like I'm still putting on a smile cause I'm happy doing that shit. Don't get me wrong. Now that I'm in it, now I feel calm and relaxed. But like the last 2 hours before that, like bro, I was stressing. I was stressing about any little thing, And I don't know, like, cause in my head it's like, okay, I want the Friday and stuff, like when I stream and stuff, to everything perfectly be set up. So when I come on here, I can only give y'all good energy, right? But I don't know, today just like it didn't line up or whatever, but we here and we alive, That's guys in low energy times, like in full energy times, we stand with you. I appreciate you so much. I swear you wanted to like I swear, like once I figured this shit out, I'ma like make you the mod, like if that's something you would love to do, because I swear, but it doesn't matter even if you don't want to, but you're a fucking real ass motherfucker. I appreciate you so much for always showing up, and not just showing up, I swear, because like a couple days ago I watched the full live stream, and I swear you specifically, bro, you be like saying some of the dopest shit ever, I really respect you, like from human to human. I have no fucking idea right now who that is behind the thing, but I know you from the name now because you keep, you're a real Team Dean, and I just want to say, bro, so much love to you, shout out to you. I appreciate it. I swear I respect you as a human, like genuinely as a human. So shout outs to you. But yeah, and I appreciate you also saying, in good times and in all times, because yeah, I swear, look, I was so close to not doing the stream, but I swear I can't. I'm the type of person, if I say I'm gonna do something, I can't. Like, it eats me alive just the thought of not doing it. But I swear my energy, like now I swear, the longer we're into the stream, it's going to be more and more normal, right? Because I'm gonna just get back into my energy. But before that, I swear I was so heated. I tried on different outfits. This doesn't look right. Then I'm like, fuck, I don't like, how my face looks today or whatever, bro, I'm so perfectionistic, you know what I'm saying? I don't like, I don't know, when I come on here, bro, I just want to give the A game, but fuck it, I feel like that's what life is being about, right? Like, motherfucking just life. If you need me, I got your back as a mod, 100%, bro. I appreciate you so much. I got you, bro. I swear you're gonna be the first mod on God, you know what I'm saying? Cheers to that, for real, for real. Like, honestly, you're gonna be the first mod. But yeah, fuck all this complaining shit, like, because like when I start complaining too much, like I get annoyed with myself, I swear when I get mad and heated or whatever, for me then it's just important, like, I don't know, I just need silence. I just need like silence. I don't want to talk to no one, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to like know nothing, I just like being in full silence, fully by myself, and just getting back into my energy, but like, for example, now, like, I was like, no, I gotta do the live, but also, fun fact, for like next week we might change the date up, like the day up, so we had 3 Fridays now. No, today's the 4th Friday, back to back to back. Now on what, but y'all gotta also let me know, you know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta let me know if we should keep up the Friday, or if we should do it like also on random days and stuff. Cause I don't know today, but maybe that's just cause I'm tripping, right? But like, fuck it, y'all still see, bro, I gotta be human too, you know what I'm saying? Cause I swear, sometimes I put like such high standards and pressure on myself, like, especially like after I made the whole divine mission and stuff and whatever. And it's like, oh, I gotta pull up perfect. It doesn't matter how many people, couple people, a lot of people, whatever, many views, little views, whatever, I always gotta be perfect, and I always put this frame up for myself. And sometimes it's like even toxic to myself, but it's good on one hand, because I swear I'm not here to cope. I'm not, I swear I'm not, I hate when, when you tell some, and this is a whole different, but when you tell something to somebody, right? And then the first thing they do, like, for example, let's say you want a red car, just for the example, okay? Come with me metaphorically. Let's say you want a red car, right? And then you tell it to a person, doesn't matter, friend, family, coworker, business, relation. And then they're like, yeah, no, I'm good without a car. It can be any different example. Let's say you want a black sofa. Stupid, but you're gonna get the point. You tell it to somebody, I want a black sofa, right? And the first thing they say is, no, I'm good without a sofa. It's like, bruh, I hate when humans do that shit. Like, you tell them you want one thing, right? Or you want to accomplish something, or you want to get to somewhere. And the first thing they say is, no, I'm good without that. Motherfucker, that's not what the fuck, you know what I'm saying? And that's what humans do, because that is coping instantly, Because if you would want, for example, the car as well, and it's a stupid example, but I hope you get the metaphor. The other person would be like, oh yeah, that's dope. Or bam, 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 or like, oh, that's dope, I want the blue car, whatever, you know what I'm saying? But I swear most humans just directly cope, You tell them you want to do one thing, accomplish one thing, oh no, I'm good without that. And I swear that type of mindset, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I'm telling you this. Because I'm not going to be the person that's like, okay, yeah, I just had like, this thing went to the left, this thing didn't work out. And now I'm gonna just put my hands up and be like, yeah, it didn't work out, whatever, let's give up. Fuck that shit. Like, I'm gonna be mad for the moment. I swear I'm gonna be mad. Like, I'm gonna be mad in a moment, but after this, I'm gonna get over. And that's why I was like, you know what, fuck it. When I come on stream, because I was so close not to coming on stream, but I swear I can't. If I say I'm gonna come, I gotta come, But what I'm trying to say is like, fuck, if I'm gonna come on here, fuck, today, it's not just about the positive, like, of course, it's still like, I'm still doing it with a smile, right? But like, I gotta show the real emotion, Because in my head, I'm so stressed and like, okay, this later, a couple days later, I'm gonna upload it on YouTube. And then it's up there forever, whatever, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, bruh, stop, it's live stream, just be yourself in every type of emotion, right? So yeah. Last guys, a fresh outfit fit. Let's go. Don't worry, pimp is a pimp. I appreciate you so much. I swear, I just put the hoodie on, bro. I had like a whole different outfit. I didn't feel it, bro. I even had, bro, even the promotion. This time I promoted so little for the live stream, you know, like on my socials and stuff. And man, I don't know, like I'm grinding on NBA 2K. Yeah, that's dope. Yeah, that's what's happening. Fridays fresh, you are here, that counts, bro. Don't worry. I appreciate you so much, bro. I honestly, like, thank you. I swear, from human to human, not from streamer, like, you know, you watch, like, and person that's watching, but like from human to human, you know, genuinely, thank you so much, I swear, because motherfucker be tripping. I swear to God, that's what I do, but look, on one hand, it's good, right? Because like that tripping energy that I have within myself, it's always going to push me, you know what I'm saying? Because like, I cannot just be like, okay, fuck it, I'm chilling. It's like restless almost, you know. It's like a restless energy, not like in a negative way, you know, because I'm still like calm, centered, aligned most of the times, you know. But yeah, I don't know. Like I swear, in the cold, then you know I'm on a diet. Like I don't know if y'all know, but like I've been on a diet and stuff, you know. Just bro, I lost like in the last 13 weeks or something, like 22 kilograms, you know. What's that, like 48 pounds, 40, something like that, okay? So like 13-week cut, and I'm starting to feel it now, you know what I'm saying? Like it's because it's a little bit draining when every day, you know what I'm saying, you motherfucking eating, and but like you're not eating enough, not like enough, but like purposefully in a calorie deficit. And like after some time that fucks with you, you know what I'm saying, with your head. Like my moods get sometimes so insane. And just today, I think it just caught me, you know, because like today I had my workout really late, but I was hungry. I didn't eat all day, you know what I'm saying. And then just for my energy to come back into place. But see, even when I'm explaining this shit, I gotta laugh myself and be like, okay, bro, stop tripping. You know what I'm saying? It's really not that deep, but like, I guess that's what we do as humans sometimes, right? Like we take like minor inconveniences and like remake them like it's as if it's the biggest thing, right? Like I'm faulty of that too, so. But I hope y'all been good, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, this week I didn't promote so much the live streaming, you know. Okay, fuck, look, let's be even more real person, right? I was kind of upset, you know what I'm saying? Because like if you just compare the numbers from, and fuck it, this is so real human shit. Like I could like now just keep it perfectly PG, you know? But it's like, nah, fuck it, let me get the real feelings out. So for example, for like last week, compared to like the week before, we had like so much more viewers, you know? And this, I'm not supposed to say that, you know, right? Because you're supposed to keep it perfect. And just not react to inconvenience, right? But fuck it, I need to be real, you know? So what I'm trying to say is like, I think I was also last week a bit upset, you know, cause like the viewer rate from like the week before to then like last week, like it dropped, you know? Even today, like it's lower than it was like 2 or 3, 4 weeks ago, you know? And I'm still a motherfucking human. Like, look, this is what I also said, like with the numbers and stuff, like online and everywhere. I cannot do this for numbers, right? Like I cannot just I just gotta charge this shit real quick up. Like just 1 second. I gotta charge my phone. We don't want this shit to die. I'm sorry, just gotta check real quick. Is this shit loading? Yeah, my bad. I'm here, my bad. You said you need the bad days to appreciate the good ones too. You got the diet, you appreciate the steak even more. Now 100%, like I swear, and this is so true. Like you need bad days to appreciate the good ones, you know, like you need rain sometimes to appreciate like when the sun shines again, you know. So 100%, I'm 100% with you on that. Like, so I'm not on the deepest level, I'm not gonna go trip too much, but fuck it, I will just bring it one time back because of the numbers. Because look, I can come on here and pretend like, oh yeah, everything is perfect, I'm this bam bam bam, or I come on here and be like the most fully authentic version of myself, okay? As a human being, look, as just me doing that shit, I'm never complaining about numbers, because that's been my whole journey, you know, like always bits it was always such a bullshit with numbers, you know, when it's big views, people one time showing up, not showing up, you know, like I experienced all that shit, right? And I think I was just pissed off a little bit from last week. That's why I didn't promote it so much this week. And I think all those emotions are probably now coming up and stuff. And I just was like, damn, like 2-3 weeks ago, we had like, you know what I'm saying, viewers and stuff. And then like it dropped from one week to another drastically, you know, even though I did more promotion. But look, what it also dropped, my fucking Instagram story viewers. I don't know what the fuck was wrong with my Instagram. You know what I'm saying? I swear, last week specifically. Because look, also this week I posted much less, but like much less. I don't know what the fuck is wrong with these bitch ass algorithms. Posting less gets more views, you know, but this is also not so much fun for me because I love posting a lot actually, you know what I'm saying? Like when I'm in my shit, I love posting a lot. But I don't know what's up with Instagram and stuff, but I swear I noticed it specifically like last week, bro, my numbers were down on the story, for example, all time low, you know what I'm saying? And I was dropping fire stories, so like that shit had me mad too. So that's why I did also a little bit less stories this week, and it got more views. And I swear, look, if you know me and if you know what I stand for, and in general, all the things I talked about lately and all that stuff, like for me, like of course I'm all about like important things, right? Like things that are actually important for people, right? So I cannot get lost into numbers. But come on, like on an analytical, I still gotta be analytical, you know, it's about growth, you know, like for example, look, I just told you earlier about gym and stuff, right? Like, of course I'm gonna track every little thing, you know, like for example, what I eat, when I train, blah, blah, blah. Just like everybody else will do that shit, right? So like, we have to be analytical about some things, you know, and how could I not be analytical with my career, with everything I do, you know, music, streaming, this, that, content, bam, 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 you know? And I feel like because on the spiritual level, I'm not supposed to care about this, you know, because it's never about the numbers. But like on a human level, it's like impossible not to care about it like at all, you know, because it's like, huh? The fuck, you know what I'm saying? Like, and that's the type of shit that gets me mad. And I swear I'm gonna just complain one more time. And I promised myself not to do it because I swear, like, look, like I said, I upload this shit on YouTube, right? Like maybe I'm not even supposed to say that on Twitch. I don't know. And of course, I upload like short clips and stuff, right? So in my head, like I'm gonna give it to you real G shit, like from my head to yours. I'm thinking, okay, don't say nothing too crazy that's like not aligned with you truthfully, because you're gonna upload this as the full format, right? Like people can afterwards watch it. It's not just right now, whoever is in the stream or not, but like afterwards too, right? So don't say nothing too, I don't want to say crazily, I'm never saying anything crazily, but you know, don't say like maybe anything too much out of emotion. But today I was like, no, fuck it, I swear, look, if I'm gonna do this all the time, which I'm gonna do, but like I need to be myself, you know? Sometimes myself is going to be on 1000%. We gotta go hard, we gotta stay focused, it's about love, compassion, kindness, and I really mean that shit in that moment. But sometimes also it's motherfucking Gavis Dean, the human being, you know what I'm saying? And like, everybody got different type of feelings and stuff. And today was just like a day and I was like, nah, fuck it. I thought, you know, to come on stream, but that's because also I swear, like, look, if we in 1 year here, we're gonna have such a big ass community where it doesn't even matter, because it's always going to be people on people. But you have to understand, of course, I feed off this shit too, you know? Like, for example, shout out to my boy Vlaskas, realest motherfucker in that shit. He been here the last couple weeks too, you know what I'm saying? Like, and he saw how sometimes it was crazy, right? Like, and then in my head, I'm thinking, okay, this is how we're going to move forward. Like, this is the new bar. And then like last week happened when it dropped and I was like, what the fuck? I swear this had me like, not hurt, I swear, I wouldn't say hurt. It's just like on a spiritual level, you feel like, fuck, I keep showing up for humans, but they don't show up for me like I show up for them, you know? And that's a bar, but like, you know? But yeah, today we're gonna get some emotional clips. Not emotional, bro. It's not even emotional for real, for real. Like, I'm not even sad. You still see me, like, I still got the smile on my face. Like, it's not like, this is not some, like, how could I say, soul crushing shit. It's just annoying, bro. Annoying. This is the word. It's annoying, bro. I want this shit to be lit at all times. Everything I do, I want my shit to be lit, you know? And even when I did, like, with the Divine Mission stuff, bro, like, I swear, the way some videos did not get views at all and some would get so many views, it would make no sense. Even on TikTok, I swear, like, I would get likes, like so many likes and saves and reposts. And I'm not saying that to brag, I'm saying that for algorithm. So those videos should have been pushed out to the algorithm, and they never, you know what I'm saying? They was not pushed out, bro. I'd be on like 200, 300 views. I've been posting 140 days. What the fuck is up? You know what I'm saying? This shit pisses me off. Because I love the work, I love the hustle, you know what I'm saying? I love being here. This is who the fuck I am, you know? When I show you like music, photo, whatever, bam, content, bam, bam, bam. Bro, it's all me, it's all my soul, you know? But I swear, for even like the last years, like now it's cooler because like I'm so consistent with the work. But like in the last years, that shit had me tripping, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, fuck, I put out so much energy into the world. And this is really on a spiritual level, fuck everything extra. I'm putting out so much energy into this world. I'm trying my best, of course, to be my best, but just to keep the shit as authentically as I can, right? Like, of course, with my vision and everything and stuff, but just to keep this shit authentically. And over the last years, I swear, this is on a human level now. I swear I didn't get my, you know what I'm saying, the energy that I gave out, I never got it back. I swear I never got it back in that amount, you know? And I don't know, it's on some bullshit. Now I'm still here, bro. Like, I hope you can hear it in my voice. Like, when I say those things, when I complain, I'm not a complainer that's like, oh fuck, it's over and bam bam bam. Bro, if it was over, it would have been over like years ago, you know what I'm saying? Like, trust me, I had way more reasons back then for it to be over. It was never going to be over. Like, I'm gonna keep doing this shit. I'm the type of motherfucker, I'm gonna just keep showing up. I'm gonna just keep showing up. And of course, what we talked about last week, the self-honesty. Now, I'm 23. It's going to probably need some adjustments are going to be needed, you know, from my side, whatever it is, right? I'm gonna figure it out. But today I was like, fuck it. Today I'm gonna just show myself, because I swear the emotions was what the fuck. But today, fuck it, I'm gonna not be the perfect Gavis Dean, you know, like saying everything perfect, you know, everything just right. No, I'm gonna show you the real motherfucking human being how he feels today. Next week I might be completely back positive, and it's genuine, you know, because I'm really feeling positive completely that day. But I'm like, no, fuck it, today I didn't feel like I felt before. I had such a productive day, right? But then after the gym session and whatever, like till I got home and stuff, and it was cold and I'm hungry and bam bam bam. And it sounds so stupid, right? But like, humans, right? But I was like, nah, fuck it. I'm gonna come on here and I'm gonna just kick that real shit. I'm gonna just be myself, you know? I'm gonna complain about the things I have to complain. I swear, fuck it. But yeah, I guess, and that's what was also needed for me, I guess, to just, you know, say it out loud. Real emotions, real people, so no filter is real shit. Appreciate you guys. So now for real, now, fuck all that filter today, you know? Like, because sometimes we gotta stay strong, right? And carry out a positive message. But sometimes we just gotta be like, fuck it. Today we're human, and that's what it is. Facts, when you talk to yourself, are you listening or talking? Facts, when you talk to yourself, are you listening or talking to God? Either way, you need to listen more. That's why God gave us 2 ears. Now for sure, I feel like God listening at all times, you know. So like, it's a mix of all, basically, right? Because God is always listening, but you are always listening. Your subconscious is always listening, right? And like, I'm the type of person in general, like, I'ma always keep that shit real, you know, like, with whatever. But like, for example, with social media, you know what I'm saying? It's always like this pressure to always be like, not perfect even, you know what I'm saying? Because I feel like I'm trying to do perfect and we're still not getting perfect, you know. But it's always like, I swear, look, the thing with social media and stuff is like, you're not supposed to keep this shit too real, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're not supposed to be like yourself, like you are supposed to be, but like in a, how could I say, man, like, you still gotta be like, adjust yourself, you know what I'm saying, to like whatever the trend and whatever the thing is, right? And like I just don't want that, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm so tired of that shit, of always having to overthink. I think in general, like if we as humans would just keep it a little bit more real, you know, because at the end of the day we all got different types of feelings, right? Like we all got different type of experiences and things we deal with. Even like when life is good, I swear, because like even when things are going good, it's still like, it's life, you know what I'm saying? Life is still life. And I just feel like it would be so much cooler on social media if we could be like more honest and transparent, and not always having to be like the best version, like the facade, you know, like the appearance of the best version. And it's a lot of times just the appearance, you know, like especially a lot of people be crazily faking social media and stuff, but let's not even get into this conversation. But I'm just saying, you know, it's like a little room for truthfully being yourself, you know. And maybe today I'm just tripping. Look, if in 1 week I look back and I'm like, no, I was just tripping, then I'm tripping, fine, you know. But at the end of the day, I feel like this is what I do with everything in my life. I'm just expressing, bro. At the end of the day, I'm expressing. I'm telling you, like when you hear it in my songs, I'm expressing whatever that emotion in that moment is, I'm expressing. If I'm making content, doesn't matter what type of content, music content, spiritual content, whatever, I'm just expressing, you know. What the fuck I'm doing right now with the camera rolling, I'm expressing, you know. But of course also for me, like express myself more truthfully. Like I swear, but it feels good right now. It's almost like not therapy, you know, but like it's being vulnerable, you know. It's being not naked in the weird way, you know, but like spiritually naked. Like because I could be like, okay, you know, I will just use an example. Okay, yes, so today, you know, I want to say like it's about love, you know, it's about compassion, it's about being, you know, if I could play that, you know, I could come on here, talk 1 hour and just pretend everything is good. Everything is good, but just my mood today was not, you know, so that's how you gotta look at it. Like the whole week was fine, but like I'm just tripping today after this bullshit. But today I was like, no, I'm gonna use that emotion that I have right now, I'm gonna not fake it. I'm gonna not come on here, I'm gonna not just, you know, do the regular 1 hour stream where I talk about like, hey, bam, bam, bam. No, today I was like, fuck it. I'm gonna just be so fully human, authentically myself, you know? Because you have to understand, I still gotta think about clips, right? Like when you make like clips and stuff, when you upload this shit, the content all around it, then with the promotion, it like made me feel so weird too, you know? Cause like usually I'll be promoting so much, and then I was like so mad from like last week cause I did the most, and Instagram would like keep my numbers so low. I swear I hate when this happens. I don't even want to talk about those shit cause I swear this makes me feel sometimes like, what the fuck, you know what I'm saying? But like, I swear if I would screenshot that every day, I would like have to post about this every day. I don't even want to, but like the way my numbers, like I swear it's a genuine horror. I swear. You don't drive a Lamborghini always at full throttle either. Sometimes the engine needs to cool down before the engine roars again and people start looking. I appreciate you so much. I swear I respect. Yeah, 100%. Like, and I'm gonna use the different metaphor. Sometimes you just gotta pull up to the gas station. The calm before the storm. Exactly. Sometimes, hey, shout out to Vlasgas, our best motherfucking first Team Dean mod. You know what I'm saying? But just in general, real ass human being. You know. I swear sometimes you gotta pull up, you know, like when you're driving, it can be in that case the Lamborghini, can be whatever car, boom, you just gotta pull up to the gas station, right? You gotta, you know what I'm saying, put some tank in it, you know what I'm saying, put some gas in it, some gasoline, whatever, bam bam bam, put that shit in, might grab a quick snack, you know, sometimes you might need to grab a quick snack, you know what I'm saying, or a little soda, like a Red Bull or whatever, boom. Get back into the car, boom, you know what I'm saying, start driving calm, you know what I'm saying, and then like you said, you know, boom, take off again, you know. And this is where we fucking at, and I appreciate it. I swear it feels so good actually, like, cause y'all just watching me at the end of the day, right? Like it doesn't matter if it's now on the stream or the clips, whatever, however, wherever you see my face and stuff. Well, of course, like I'm the human being that's saying that shit, right? But like I still have a like you know, this is what I said. I always have that high standard for myself, which is good. But like, bro, sometimes I also gotta like just be, you know, and just express, you know, and understand. Okay, like if people go fuck with you, they with you regardless, and if not they're gonna like you can be the best at anyway, and they're still not gonna appreciate you, right? I had this quote and I tweeted it. I swear it was like, you cannot give people more of what they already don't appreciate. You know what I'm saying? It's like for real, like you can give that person more, but they're not gonna appreciate it more afterwards. You know what I'm saying? They already don't appreciate what you're giving them now. So if you're giving them more, they're not gonna appreciate it even more. You know, kick down after filling up the fuel, 100%, 100%. You know what I'm saying? Like right now, we're just loading that shit up, no cap. But I'm still happy like that we're doing it, right? Like I'm still motherfucking happy, and I'm so happy that I swear my mom in that bitch, you know what I'm saying? But I swear this is what made me mad last week so much. I swear my life, I don't care. I'm gonna give you the realest version of myself. This made me so mad last week, right? Because we had the first week, second week, and last week was the third week. And from the first to the second, like the numbers went up, 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 up. And then boom, crash, you know what I'm saying? Last week, the third week, I felt like perfect, you know, I did even more promotion than before. Boom, crash. And then that's where those feelings come up, you know, and I think that's why I gotta even express it today so I can get it out of my system. But this was for me like a spiritual trigger, you know what I'm saying? Like where I feel like, fuck. It doesn't matter how good I show up. It doesn't matter whatever energy, bam, bam, bam. At the end of the day, I can show up for people, but it's never promised that they show up for me, you know? And life had a little record, like track record, where I look at it like, oh shit, they don't show up for me, you know? Like, whenever then I need people to show up for me, they don't, I swear. And it's not even just on this. I swear, I've seen it with work so many times when I'm working with the music and stuff. It can be all kind of areas: editors, photographers, videographers, producers, engineers. Like the stories, if I swear we could make 100 streams just me telling you those stories, right? But so many times I experienced that where it was just like, fuck, no matter how I attack the shit with humans, it doesn't align. That's why I love also the fact like that I can make so much content with just my phone, you know what I'm saying? Because at least I can do it, right? Like with humans, sometimes you just gotta wait and wait and wait and text again and text again. Even like when it's paid shit, you know, you can like pay other humans and stuff. And still like you gotta wait so much time sometimes, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I experienced so much bullshit with that shit. But let's not get too deep into that because I don't even want to go into bad energies. But I guess today I really just had to express one time, you know, because like I said, I be stressing so much like, oh shit, I gotta upload this then on here, I gotta upload this on here, and everything I say gotta be perfect. Everything I gotta say gotta be by a divine standard, whatever, quote unquote. Everything gotta be like for the highest good. And it's like, no, fuck that shit. Of course, my mission is for the highest good, but bro, I'ma say some things sometimes, you know what I'm saying, that is truthfully to my heart, but maybe it doesn't, you know what I'm saying, resonate with everybody, or maybe it's too early, whatever that is, you know what I'm saying. It's just like, fuck it, you know what I'm saying, just be yourself and show up regardless, you know. Many people are out and about at that time on weekends, yeah, different time, but you can be sure it's about the energy you bring with. And that part is fine. I appreciate you so much, honestly. Because last week, I also thought then to myself, did I not bring the right energy? Was I not in the right energy? Because I swear, when shit happens, like, when shit doesn't go right in my life, the first finger I put to is to myself. Always, I swear, almost like in a chaotic way, not in a chaotic, but like in a harsh way sometimes, you know, because I'm always like, okay, where did I fuck up? Where did I like what could I have done better? What didn't I do? You know, all those type of things. So I appreciate you so much for saying like the energy was fine and stuff. See, I'm even tripping too much about this shit right now. But I was like, no, fuck it. Usually I always like only show the best, you know, only, never show any, no, but I was like, no, fuck it, I gotta do this shit, real human shit. I don't care later if this clip is on YouTube forever, and whoever watches it and whatever, for them also, you need to know, like, I just had to be real as a motherfucker today, you know what I'm saying? Just show up with the realest emotions, regardless of whatever, of whoever, and whatever, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, I take it from there. But like I said, we all humans at the end of the day, right? Like, we gotta express that shit. But yeah, I cannot lie. I'm gonna just say it one more time, and then I'm gonna switch to a completely different topic. But I needed to express that for myself. I really didn't appreciate that fact, you know what I'm saying, so much. And because it felt like, okay, boom, boom, boom is going up, and then boom, crash down, you know. I'm gonna take that into consideration, like, so we do it on a different day, you know. So maybe like next Wednesday or something, you know. We still, like, at the end of the day, we're still in the most earliest processes, right? Like, this is week 4. Of course, it's going to take time to build, but like for me, how I saw it, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, okay, first week, second week, you know, like it went up, and then boom, crash. I'm like, the fuck, you know, even this week today, crashed out. You know what I'm saying? It's like, bruh, what, you know? And this is the type of shit that don't make sense to me. And this, look, the thing why I'm complaining about it today is because I experienced that shit so many times in the past, right? Like, in so many situations. Even now with the Divine Mission channel, I swear, even with that, even on TikTok, I swear, I still feel like, not like, how could I say, like, I still feel let down a little bit, you know, also like energetically speaking and stuff. And when I say I feel down, I'm still gonna keep going, you know. This is not like a, farewell, bam, bam, bam. This is just me voicing my frustration in this very moment. And after I voiced my frustration, we keep going, you know. And look, I'm basically doing it on stream, you know, so we're like still doing content, so we're still on track, you know, basically. But I swear, and fuck it, I'm gonna just use the stream for today for this. This has been such a repeating pattern in my life. It doesn't matter on what platform. And even with live shows, with also with streaming, like how we did before and stuff, like in the past and stuff. But this is such a repeated pattern where, like, for example, the energy builds, and it creates magic, right? Because, like, of course, like when I do this shit, like, I'm bouncing back off the energy that I get, right? So when you don't then get the energy, you know, afterwards, it's weird, right? Like, cause you have nothing to feed off, you know, like you're performing in an empty crowd. But why I'm I'm not complaining, but why I'm expressing this specifically today, because it has been such a repeated pattern. It's not something, okay, shit, this is right now growing pains, you know. It's a repeated pattern that I've seen over my life. I swear, especially the last couple of years, especially everything with music, career, and stuff related. And it's like now I'm really, like, especially now saying it, I'm like thinking about it. What could be like the whole message behind it? But it really pisses me off. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, like, I'm not supposed to be here and worry so much about validation, who's watching, who's supporting, who's liking, or whatever. But just on an analytical, right? Like, I want this shit to pop, you know what I'm saying? Like, I need this shit, not like I need this shit, but I want this shit to pop, you know what I'm saying? Like, in my head, this is the only type of reality I want to live in, you know? Is where this shit is viral, where this shit is global, you know? And then at those moments where you still need other people, you know? Because, like, of course, like I said, if I could, like, bro, I would just do everything by myself, but, like, of course, it's supposed to be for people, right? Like, of course, somebody behind that phone watching right now is supposed to take enjoyment out of that, right? Like, entertainment, whatever emotion, right? And I swear it's such a bullshit ass pattern over those last years that whenever it starts to build, people just stop showing up. I swear it doesn't matter if it's live shows. We do one great live show, then the next live show, boom, crash. We have, for example, an amazing stream, boom, next week crash. One video, for example, content gets amazing comments, whatever, likes, views, bam, 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 bam. Next ones doesn't. And it's such a repeated pattern, you know what I'm saying? Where I'm like, bruh, yeah, is y'all fucking kidding me, you know what I'm saying? Because like, I'll be analyzing that shit, and I'm gonna probably just have to analyze more and find even more of my own mistakes. And that's completely fine, I'm gonna do that. But it's a fucking pattern that keeps repeating, and it's annoying me, you know, because like, I swear I've been putting out so much content, energy, all that type of stuff, and I want to even put out even more, so I'm not complaining about that, but it just gets to a point where like, okay, when I'm gonna get that mirrored from people, you know what I'm saying? Like, what is the motherfucking issue that I never get, like, not even 1% of the love that I put out, right? So, I don't know, that pisses me off. Maybe you could show people how you make your music. Show them bash and ignite them with the fire that burns inside you. Tell them about gigs and concert, video shoots, and I'm gonna screenshot that shit. Shout out to Vaz, guys. I just screenshot that shit. Afterwards reread that shit, like, and really, because there's some dope aspects. I'm gonna probably use some shit of that too, you know. So I appreciate that, honestly. And you know, even like me really screenshotting, that's like a real ass sign. It's like, okay, yeah, because I'm so analytical, I'm later words afterwards, you know what I'm saying, look at this and stuff. But yeah, no, it's definitely going to be just more adjustments needed and stuff, you know. Like I said, when I complain, and that's why I was like, fuck it, let me complain on stream today. When I complain, I never complain because I'm like, it's over, you know. That has never been the case with me. Like, in whatever situation I was in life and whatever, I might complain, you know what I'm saying? But complaining for me is just to get the energy out, to also hear the bullshit, you know, because sometimes we all humans can be on bullshit, you know, but we gotta filter that out, right? Like, cause sometimes we be doing a lot of shit right, and then we just gotta filter out, okay, what is actually wrong, what is broken, what is not aligned, you know, what is not in its place, what we gotta just put away, you know. Because a lot of times what I learned as well, it's not about just putting new things, you know, doing new things. It's about just getting rid of things that don't serve anymore, you know. For example, like, you have something in your crib, and I just had that, and like, a thing is broken, right? And just get it removed, you know. Like, before you even get the new part, you know, you can always get the new one, but just get the old one out, you know what I'm saying? And so, but because then, you know, you have it's a different energy field, you know. And I guess right now for me, that's going to be the lesson, you know, and just find, okay, what the fuck does actually have to go out? Like, what the fuck do I have to get rid of within whatever I do, so that we can then add on the right things, right? But yeah, fuck it, like, it felt dope as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Just showing up, just still, like, just being myself still, you know. But like I said, I really do fuck more with like the streams and stuff when it's like hella lit and stuff. Like, we had 2-3 weeks ago, that was mad, you know what I'm saying? And I thought it's going to go that same way. So like, then the last week when it didn't happen, that stayed in my head a little bit, you know. Because for example, with like, okay, for example, with the Divine Mission YouTube channel and stuff, there I didn't even, like, the validation was completely out of my head. I didn't even care about the views and none of that stuff. It was only after some time when you're doing it, and then it's like, bro, the numbers are, it's not adding up. That's when I started looking at it differently, right? But like, I understood, okay, the spiritual topics and stuff I talk about, a lot of people are not going to be ready for that. So like, that instantly in my head, like, I don't know, like, I could then just put this shit to the side. But now here, like, with streaming and stuff, it's still depending on the viewers as well, you know. Of course, yeah, I'm gonna upload the clips and blah blah blah, but it's still about the viewers in here, right? Like, it's still about the people that are watching this real time. So whatever way I want to look at it, at the end of the day, you still need people to watch, right? Like, because it's also like with everything, with the affiliate programming and stuff, like, you need a certain amount of streams, certain amount of people watching, blah 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 blah. It's like a multitude of many different things, and so I have to worry about those things. And I guess that's why that shit just pissed me off so bad, But yeah, it is what it is, you know. I think I'm going a little bit in circles and stuff. I'm gonna still end the shit on a good note. Like at the end of the day, this is for everybody, you know. Mm, Sometimes things are just not going to go the way you want them. Sometimes it's just going to, like, you make a plan in your head and you see that shit clearly and you see the actions that you need to take, and then you do it and it still doesn't work out that way, you know. And this is something, I guess, that we just have to um, deal with and embrace with life, you know, that sometimes it's just going to be that motherfucking way. The most important thing is, like, even when that happens, and y'all can use me today as an example, um, acknowledge it. Definitely acknowledge it, you know, because like there's no point in acting like, oh, everything is fine, nothing happened. No, acknowledge whatever feeling you have, acknowledge whatever emotion that is in that moment. Try to give the emotion a name if you can. Get clear about the thoughts and the feelings that you're having in that moment. If you can, express them, say it out loud. Maybe you don't need to do it on a stream. You can do it with friends, family, bam, 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 you know. But I had to do it today on stream, you know, like, but it's a different story. But regardless, you know, be honest with yourself. Understand that, motherfuck it, sometimes, some days are not going to play out exactly how you want to. Even some plans, you know, even some projects, they might not work out directly like how you want them to. And some days are going to suck and are just going to be bullshit, and nothing is going to make sense on that particular day. But just understand and keep this in your mind, because of course also remind to myself, this too shall pass. Like, yeah, it rained today, metaphorically speaking, right? Tomorrow the sun might be out again, you know. Like, so we can never, this now we're gonna get real deep. We can never get too upset about it, right? Like, we can get upset in the moment, we can cry, we can complain, we can get angry, we can shout, we can whatever, right? Get it out of our system. But then afterwards, you know, brush that shit off and we're gonna keep going. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's also want to make clear. Like, you saw me complain today on stream, and still complain, just being human, but you know, expressing those type of emotions. But you hear it in my voice, it's just, okay, I'm complaining for this very moment because I'm pissed off that in this moment it's not the way how I want it to be, right? But like, we keep this shit motherfucking going, you know. We said it last week, we said it like forever, and we gonna always keep saying, like, we just keep going. With life, when you have a goal, it's like I said, and I'm gonna keep saying it, it's like a GPS system. You already put that destination in there. The destination is already the destination, destiny, destination, destiny, you know, those words. Like, because it's basically the same thing. So you already have your destination, you already have your destiny, right, to where you're supposed to go. This is where the fuck we are going. Period, regardless, facts. So we just gotta be sometimes smart with the ways we're driving, you know. Sometimes we're taking a path that might not be like the right path to the destination, but you're still going to learn some things, but you know, so it's just about like really being on the right path, going the right way, you know. Maybe right now, or in general, or in some areas, I'm not completely on the right path, or maybe whatever is going on, it's here to teach me whatever, right? That's a whole different story. But what I'm trying to say is, like, whatever happens, right, we don't break, we don't bend, we don't fold, we just keep that shit going, right? And time after time after time, one day at a time, one day at a time, one step at a time, we're gonna build it, you know, and we're gonna get through it. And then in a couple days, like, the world might look already so differently than what it looked like in that moment where you were complaining, right? And then, of course, we're on the deepest level. Like, we cannot even stay too long in that complaining energy. We still gotta get into the energy of gratitude, you know, and just being grateful to be alive, because there's so much more things to be grateful. Honestly, I swear, look, this is what I also need to make clear. I just complained about that shit, right? Because that was a necessary complaint. I swear that was a necessary complaint. but it's million more things in life right now, just if we're looking at it, to be grateful for than to complain about, right? So let's not ever, and I want to make this clear also universal, like sending to the universe and stuff, the energy. I'm still motherfucking grateful, bro. Like, I'm alive, my people's alive, you know what I'm saying? We still get to do this shit. Come on, like, there's too many things in life to be grateful for. So this is the type of energy that I'd rather stay on, you know what I'm saying? But it had to get out. Only number one that counts is being number one for yourself. Facts. 100%. I agree, but I also want to be number one for the people, you know what I'm saying? Like, I I guess it comes with the territory, you know? Like, of course, you still want to, like, because of course I want to impact people and stuff. And look, I think maybe today's clip, like today clips and stuff, like they can be such a good, like, 1 year difference, you know what I'm saying? So for example, today one of them clips, and then 1 year later and it's like lit or whatever, you know what I'm saying? God willing, if we're on the right path, you know. Like that goal and then the destination is the same, right? Like now it's just about finding the right approaches and checking if everything is on the right path and stuff. But I feel like it has to be, you know. But like I said, I'm gonna just analyze some certain shit, you know what I'm saying, and just adjust some things, you know, and come back even better with that shit. But it also feels so dope to like say that out loud, and where people then afterwards can watch it and stuff, because it's real, right? Like, I swear, like, people can say whatever and think whatever and all that type of stuff, but to come on here and to be as vulnerable, as honest, and as transparent, like, that's some dope ass shit, you know what I'm saying? Because like I said, I just could have been like, ha ha ha, bam bam bam, ra ra ra, we are changing the world, bam bam bam, love, compassion, kindness. And of course it would be the truth, but not my current, the truth in this very moment. So to even be like, nah, you know what, fuck that shit, we just gonna keep this shit so transparent. I think now when I look at it, you know, and afterwards, after the stream is done and stuff, I'm gonna look at it and be like, yeah, nah, that was some real ass shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, you was really just speaking your motherfucking truth like you always do, but especially today, you know, being vulnerable. And I don't think I show myself so often vulnerable on social media. People don't give me that, how could I say, I don't feel the warmth a lot of times from people, right? Like, it don't matter how much beautiful, even the most positive, uplifting content that I give, like the energy I get mirrored back is like completely opposite, you know? So I think that's why a lot of times I never wanted to show myself so vulnerable on social media, because I feel like the people that look at me, like that watch me and my content and all that type of stuff, they never gave me that feeling like I'm safe, you know, like it's safe to express all my emotions. But I swear, that's why it's so important for me to do it anyway, because fuck everybody, right? Like, this is exactly why the fuck I do this shit, and like why the fuck I'm being me, you know what I'm saying? And why the fuck I build Gavis Dean and everything around it, and just myself, is because I'm here to be myself fully, authentically, and not worry too much about who's watching, about what has, like, what are the opinions, what are people thinking and whatnot. No, because then I'm conforming. Then I'm again conforming to what humans expect and want from me. And this is never going to make me happy, because then always my mind state is always going to be like, okay, what can I do next so that they like it? What can I do next that gets accepted, right? And like, once you start to play that game, then you can also sell your soul too, because at that point it's like, nothing holding you back anymore, right? Because you're gonna do everything for the applause, you're gonna do everything for the validation, you're going to do everything expecting all the eyes on you, right? Like, and when you don't get it, of course you're going to be upset, right? Right. So this is also like, of course, as a reminder for myself, like, motherfuck that shit, always be your motherfucking self, you know. 100% appreciate you, bro. Be your motherfucking self, express whatever the fuck you got to express, show up how the fuck you want to show up, right? Like, talk about the things that you want to talk about, because I swear once we stop doing that, then everything goes into that other direction, and the other direction is all going to lead to, you know, just you wanting to get claps and praise and love from other people. There's nothing wrong with wanting to get praise and claps and applause from people, but if you gotta shift, like if you gotta like change yourself fully and pretend to be something you're not, just for that, then it's a problem, because then you're selling out, you know. And there's so many levels of selling out, but just on the energetically speaking level, this is where you then sell out, you know what I'm saying? Because you're like, okay, you're now doing it only because you know it's going to get a specific reaction, it's going to get, you know, fuck that shit, like fuck that shit, because this gets so tricky, I swear. And this is, I understand it so much with social media. I'm not faulting anybody for doing it like that, because that's the game, I swear. Like I even have to catch myself sometimes, and where I'm like, okay, bam bam bam, you know. So I 100% get it, but I also saw it in the past already, how toxic that shit gets, right? Like it can get so toxic, because then you're only saying the things that people want to hear, you're only doing the things that people want to see or whatever, and it's like, nah, then you start to lose yourself, I swear. This is what one aspect, like there's many deep levels with selling soul, let's not sugarcoat shit, but just on an energetic level, this is how it all starts, you know. And yeah, fuck it, I really enjoyed though, you know what I'm saying, just like, because I still kept pushing, but I wanted to like quit this shit, like not quit, I don't want to say quit, I just wanted to be like, okay, let's chop it up, you know what I'm saying, for the day. But I don't know, I was just like, keep going, keep going, keep going. It's a hard way you chose, but you're strong. But I appreciate you so much, honestly. Yeah, no, the way we chose, like the path we chose, insane, you know. I swear, look, if I don't decide that it's so hard, right? Like I don't want it to be that hard, you know, like I I'm just doing things because what I feel like is right. Like in life, when I do something, because I feel truthfully in my heart that it's the right thing to do for the highest good, for whatever, for my highest good, whatever, right? And also with the things I chose in my life that I want to do with like music and everything around it, like it's not because of XYZ, just because this is my love, this is my life, you know? So like, how could I do anything else beside that? But what happened is like my path, exactly like you said, like happens to be like really motherfucking hard. Like, and I don't understand why the fuck this shit gotta be so hard sometimes. Like I don't want it to be that hard. I swear, I swear, I swear. I look at like, I really be analyzing shit, right? And I really look at it and I'm like, okay, where am I making it unnecessary hard? Like how can I make it easier? You know, not shortcut easier, but more sufficient, you know? And then we try things, we do things, we try, bam, 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 bam. And it still seems like it's motherfucking hard as fuck, you know? So, hey, whatever that is, I don't know. I'm gonna figure it out too. Just real quick on the astrological level, Saturn went direct today. So Saturn is basically the planet of, you know, of like working, putting things into routines, making things grow over time, you know. On the deepest level, like Satan, like satanic worshippers are doing Saturn worship, you know. But let's not get too esoteric today. Like we would need a separate stream for that. But fuck it, just on the astrological, the Saturn is going direct today, and what that means, it was basically in retrograde, and retrograde is a time for like rewinding, you know, slowing things down. You know, Mercury, for example, is the planet of communication, of how we talk, and all those things. It's going direct tomorrow, and it was like retrograde right now, you know. So like how we said earlier in the stream, it basically went to the gas station type shit, type shit, and it's going direct tomorrow. So AKA, it's going to make it's you know, it's going to speed up the process of communication, of working, of career with Saturn and stuff. I'm not gonna get too astrological right now. Long story, never short, but in the shortest way, it's going to go motherfucking direct, you know what I'm saying? So moving, starting tomorrow, the next couple of days, things are going to like get better, you know what I'm saying, alignment and stuff. But like even when that shit happens, I'm not like, I use astrology, like I can use it and stuff, but I never get lost into that, you know what I'm saying? Like for me, it's still like my actions, what I do today, and whatever the fuck it is, right? Like we can then use astrology and all those type of things, but it's tools. Like we gotta see it as tools, you know? But yeah, this motherfucking shit better gonna go direct tomorrow and stuff. But like I said, I'm not gonna like, I don't put like too much weight into that. Like my actions, my decisions, and everything I do is still because I feel like it's the time to do it, you know? So with that being said, hey, shout out to everybody, you know what I'm saying, that pulled up today, a different type of stream. But yeah, again, as I said, on a human level, every day is going to look different, right? Every stream is going to look different. Every live show is going to look different. Everything, you know, because every day is a new day. But on the deepest level, as long as we like show up as truthfully ourselves, we're always doing like what we're supposed to do in one way or another, right? Like, and even if we're going in the wrong direction, if we're on the wrong path, it's also there to teach us where we have to improve, you know, and where we have to like course correct, right? Because the destination, like the goal, stays the same. Sooner or later, we're all gonna get there, you know. In life in general, everybody just keep going, you know what I'm saying? Keep your head up high and stay strong. Times get better, just a down before a high. I appreciate you so much. May God bless you genuinely. I swear to God, may God bless you for also all the positive words. I hope it didn't come off sad. Just one more thing before we leave. I hope that shit didn't come off sad, you know. Please don't get me wrong, because I'm still doing this shit with a smile. So like, bro, my spirit is a fighting spirit, you know. But I just felt like, hey, fuck it. While I'm pulling up to the gas station today to get some gas and stuff, I'm gonna complain about the weather type shit, metaphorically speaking, right? I'm gonna complain about, oh, done, you know? Even though I don't like complaining, I swear, I don't like complaining, but when it gets too much, I have to, just to get the energy out, and then boom, let's keep fighting. And that's what we're always going to motherfucking do, right? Like you said, the low before the high, you know? So fuck it, like, but I think it's really cool that we express this shit today as well, you know what I'm saying, within the stream and stuff. Not like sugarcoat the stuff and stuff, 100%, I appreciate you. And just, you know what I'm saying, get that shit real out, you know, because I swear I had to complain one time. I had to complain about one time about those things. So now that my energy field is cleared up, you know, now I can, okay, back to work, back to focus mode, right? But like when you don't express it, and I swear this is how a lot of sicknesses happens, for example, because people don't express certain feelings, emotions, or whatever they got in them, and then this shit builds up. For example, this is how cancer, you know, this is a real dramatic example, but this is how cancer gets built up, because people don't express that shit, you know. And you have to understand that the emotion builds, it grows to like a tumor, and that's literally what's going on, you know. But not just with that sickness, like with a lot of sicknesses, illnesses, all that type of stuff. I don't even want to talk about too much about those things, but this is really what's going on. This is also later why people, you know, when they get older and stuff, have also so many sicknesses and stuff, because it's so much pent up energy, so much pent up emotions and thoughts and feelings that they never expressed. And then it stays in the body, you know, and like it makes you sick from the inside. And I swear, really dangerous. So that's why everybody that's watching this shit, always remember, express your shit, you know, express what the fuck you gotta say. Of course, be smart, because you have to understand, like, once you say something, you cannot take it back. So be careful when you express things in anger, you know. So be happy. I swear, y'all didn't see me in anger today. Like, me in anger, y'all don't want to see that. Y'all do not want to see me in anger, you know, because like I get like, whoo. But this was me just today expressing real ass motherfucking human emotions that pissed me off a little bit. But now we got that out of my system, and now we can get back to the work, you know. With that being said, you know, it was a motherfucking fun ass stream. I'm gonna do 5 more minutes, just so I get the time that I have to reach with that shit and stuff. But yeah, it's so important, just whatever it is in your life, like you gotta express that shit, you know what I'm saying? Express that shit, let that shit out, hear yourself, analyze yourself, and then be honest with yourself. I swear, this is self honesty is always going to be, like I said, you then have to be honest, be like, okay, bro, this was bullshit. Okay, bro, this was good. Okay, bro, here we gotta get a little bit better and see where we can adjust things, Take a break in the nature and return weekend to fire up the week. Appreciate you, bro. Now, 100%. I definitely gotta get into nature, though. You know what I'm saying? Like here in the big city, there's of course spots with nature and stuff, but it's like really, really different than, for example, how I had it in my hometown, where like everything is nature. So like you would be always by default connected to nature, right? And but this, I'm not gonna use that as an excuse because, like I said, it's so much nature here still, where you can just really just, you know what I'm saying, like still get those vibes and stuff, But yeah, we trying, especially this right now is also still so new. But the thing is, look, in my head, I never view those things like it's something new. For me, it's always like whatever the fuck I do, I always expect myself to like for it to be perfect directly, like everything. But that's not how life works. But I'm still trying to make it work like that. I'm still like trying to do whatever so that it can work like that, but it does never work. You know what I'm saying? Like it's always growing pains. It's always trying things one way, trying it another way, seeing what works, seeing what doesn't work. And that over time. But like I want this shit to be perfect, but directly. Whenever I do something, I want it to be perfect instantly. And it just doesn't work like that. I don't know. Like, no matter how hard, no matter what new thing I try, it never works perfectly. And I guess that's just a metaphor for life, from the universe, from like source, spirit, God itself. Like, you just gotta keep trying. You gotta keep trying. You always gotta keep trying more than you fail, like, because you're gonna fail. Like, and that's why you see me, I'm doing it with a smile, what I'm saying? I'm quote unquote failing publicly, failing. It's not, but you get the point, right? Like, it's not winning, at least in that area, in that aspect specifically, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's other areas where, thank God, you know what I'm saying? But like, on this right now, but I'm not scared. I've never been scared of failing because I know myself. I know I will always get back up. I know I will always continue. I might like complain, I might this, but I'ma always keep going. At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? I'ma always keep going because I want mine. I only see mine. This is what I deserve. This is the reality I live in mentally already. The energetic field that I am in already. You know what I'm saying? For myself, I just have to attack it more and keep bringing it more into life. You know what I'm saying? How are you, Pinky Girl? Thank you. I'm doing good. How are you doing? Hope everything is fine with you. And that's what I'm saying. Just keep going. You know what I'm saying? Don't never stop. We're always gonna keep going. You know what I'm saying? Always keep going. Always keep pushing. And yeah, that's the fucking metaphor for life. Never stop. Again, if you fall down, you're gonna fall. I swear. Unfortunately, I have to. Yeah, I just saw it right. Type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like a motherfucker. Like, oh shit, he just crashed a low wall. Whatever. But like, this is not the end all be all. After the wall comes a whole new world. You know what I'm saying? So, and this is where we're going to go. This is where we're going to keep pushing it. Because what is mine, and I'ma always get mine. You know what I'm saying? I live for the shit. I deserve the shit. This is my shit. This is of course also a declaration to God, to the universe and everything. Like, this is still my shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck how many times I get knocked down. I don't give a fuck how many times I fail, how many times shit goes wrong, how many times people don't show up, how many times, you know what I'm saying? It just doesn't align. It doesn't go the way I want it to. Whatever. We gonna always keep motherfucking going. You know what I'm saying? Because this is my shit. I want my shit, and that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? So that's the type of energy we're gonna stay in. And this like I said, like we said it last week, there's never giving up. Like, I don't even want to talk about the word giving up, you know. But this is just to show you, use that as a metaphor for your own life as well. Shit, sometimes you might really get knocked out, you know what I'm saying? Shit, sometimes a jab, uppercut, all this type of shit, okay, happened. We cannot change it, right? Just get the motherfucking back up. Just motherfucking get back up and keep fighting. Keep fighting one more day, and that's how we're going to do it, right? Day after day. With that, we're always going to thank God, you know, because we're still alive. So, like, God still gave us the chance to fix whatever we got to fix. So, thank God, praise God. Thank yourself too as well. And with that being said, I'm gonna thank the stream, of course. Appreciate y'all for pulling up, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if we're gonna do next Friday. We might do, I think, next Wednesday, you know what I'm saying? Because it's cool to have one fixed day, but I swear, I think this is too much routine in my head. I still want to keep the shit fresh. Like, I love the aspect of people knowing, okay, it's every Friday at this time. But I also, I don't know, maybe I want to bring excitement, you know. I'm gonna post it on the stories, whatever. Let's figure that shit out. I'm gonna just, you know what I'm saying, have a little rewind about that shit in my head and stuff and see what's the smartest thing to do. The stream still, we're gonna still kick that shit out next week. So 100% stream next week. We just gotta now fight through that little bullshit ass shit, you know. With that being said, I love y'all so much. Appreciate y'all for real, you know what I'm saying? Real ass motherfucking shit, no cap, you know. With all of that being said, God is always the greatest. I love y'all for real. Appreciate y'all. We are changing the world still. And let's go.